So I used Arx Vision to order coffee. I really liked their native app even more than Seeing AI, to be honest, just because it was a bit more concise in reading the menus and the pronunciation of coffee. When I used Seeing AI, it was a little bit bitty, and it was kind of hard to follow, but I think that's more maybe their app itself. But I really liked how you could ask the headset about pricing and things like that, because that would be really helpful, especially if you know what you want, but you just want to make sure that you've got the right amount or how much it costs and things like that. And I guess if you were in a restaurant, it would be useful because you could ask other questions like vegetarian or vegan options if you needed those dietary requirements and things.
Very nice. Thanks, Tilly. And can you tell us more about how it worked to actually ask a question about the specific things you wanted to know?
It was quite easy. You just press the circle button. I think maybe in noisy environments, it might be a bit difficult. I think it would be cool if maybe if you were sitting down and you didn't want to speak in like a quiet, posh restaurant or something, you could type the answers, the questions on your phone, and it could answer them directly into your ear, just for people who maybe don't want to speak out loud or have that anxiety to do that in front of people and things.
Makes sense. And was it accurate? Were the results accurate?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think the pricing, you said it was accurate. I think when I asked about the Americano and it said £3.55. And from what I gathered, all the iced coffee options that it listed were on their menu. So
that's right. Yeah. It was £3.55. We have the photos of the menu. Cool. And can you tell us more about the scene mode in Arx? How did that work?
It was quite useful. I think I didn't appreciate it as much as I could have, just because I was getting coffee, if that makes sense. So I was probably more focused on the menu. But it's nice to know that what's in front of you, it will describe. And it described that there was a menu in front of me as well, which was quite useful to know.
And did it read some of the words too?
I think it read the title of the name of the coffee shop, I think. So it would be useful because you'd know, oh, there's a menu there. I can put it in queue mode and take a picture of that menu.
Yeah. And is it, because a lot of some products like Meta Ray-Ban, they allow you to take a picture and ask a question.
Yeah.
And the difference with that Arx has is that it's permanent. The AI is seeing what's around you permanently.
Yeah.
In high resolution.
Yeah.
And do you think it's useful to be able to have ongoing scene descriptions rather than just when you press a button and ask a question?
Well, I think like in the future, like in quite a few years, they'll probably have, it will like have seamless video. So it will video you walking, and then it will take like countless like process loads of images and be like, oh, you can walk left or you can walk straight now. And that's where we'll be. It will be constant. I think it is useful. I think where it would be cool to go is maybe the AI learns from the questions you ask. So it prioritizes different things in future descriptions for different people. So if you have someone who's really focused on text, you know, they'll focus on text because they'll recognize that's what that person values the most. Or if you have someone who's maybe lost their sight and wants to know what people look like, they'll focus on that for certain people depending on what it deems their preferences are.
That's very clever, yeah. And I agree with you, that's totally where we want this to go. Like the experience should become more customized and personalized.
Yeah.
As the AI learns about the type of things you care about, just as you said.
Yeah.
Excellent. Anything you want to add?
No, really nice iced coffee from that store who let us film. I think that was really nice of them to do that, especially because we were there for quite a while and things.
Yeah. Awesome, thank you, Tilly.